Hey everyone, it's Baby Bear, and I know we've done the Chimera, but I was busy in real life and I haven't seen a lot of content on this particular beast, but I did want to show that this guy is stronger than the other seal beasts. So that is actually something that is important to know as a lower coiner or a mid coiner to basically be able to prioritize which spirit beast you're going to boost with those amount of crystals that you have. It is nice to know that this guy is so much stronger than the other ones. And so coming to the spirit seal page here, you see that all of these are 10% on that 1 star. It's 10% boost, right? And the way that I do my seal beasts is I do it by those little stars at the bottom. And you'll notice here that those are 20% at the 1 star. This is a much stronger beast, much stronger. And so I was very fortunate to kind of have this in my mindset that I hoard my crystals. So I could have wasted those crystals. If I was using my crystals every single day, right? Or every single time that I have enough, I would be wasting it on those 10% seal beasts. So instead, I hoard my crystals and apply it to this big old beast that has better buffs than the other ones. Now, people could argue and say, oh, you know what? I don't need the range HP, 20%, blah, blah, blah. But for me, like when I think about my gameplay, and I'm always playing for defense because, you know, it's just where I'm at in the game, that is important for me. But it might not be important to people who are like rally leaders or people who are solo attackers. But look, 20% is 20%. And if you add up all three of those across the board, it's 60%. So that's 30% more buffs than you get on the other seal beasts for the same amount of crystals. It's not like it's a way more amount of crystals. It's pretty much the same amount of crystals. So just know that I think what I have learned about playing this game for so long now is hoarding is your friend. And whenever they come out with these big updates and everybody kind of rushes to do them right away and rushes to use all of their stuff right away, I feel like it always slaps you at the end. And so I have learned that just hoarding my stuff usually ends up being a much better thing for me. Now, some of you might not be able to hoard things because you have to use up all your stuff right away because maybe you need those buffs, maybe you need those boosts. I'm at the point now that I can now compare when RSP rallied me the first time and it was like a 3.5 billion loss. This time when they rallied me, it was a 6.5 billion loss. So that tells me that I need to start doing my boosts and I need to start spending my stuff. So that's good to know because then I don't have to scramble and spend like a whole bunch of packs to try to catch up. I can basically use what I have now and apply it to the best seal beasts, the best champions, the best ideal land little statues, right? Like those are the things that you have to think about with playing Evony. So, do I mind the spirit beasts? No, I mean, I hope at some point they kind of stop doing it. Like maybe the amount of sub generals, right? Or something like that. Because I think they stopped doing Civ gear. I haven't seen any updates on Civ gear for a while. I think it just gets a little excessive. It gets so excessive that people just stop buying it. Like I know a lot of people stop buying ideal land stuff, right? Like that's the thing. It's like you have to let people catch up to buying that stuff so they feel incentive to max it. And when it's so far away and there's so many new things and you aren't able to max it, it's just like you just don't care about it anymore. So that is all I have to say there. But basically for seal beasts, I try to maximize it on a star level. Now there's probably people out there that like pick and choose which buffs they want to use, and that's totally fine. More power to you. Like if your keep really is dependent on certain percentages, more power to that. But I just do the seal beast across the board so that I keep getting that 10% consistently on all the stars. So that's how I do it. And then I'm just showing you here how all the seal beasts are on my subgenerals. And so I utilize it there. And I actually forgot to put these seal beasts on the subgenerals, I think when I got rallied by RSB. So there was a couple that I didn't have the spirit beasts on. So just having to like do a whole audit on my account. Maybe I'll make a video about that because that might be interesting to some people. But yeah, I just want to do this video really quick just to show you guys. All right, bye.